Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a new vlog and it's been a long time we gisted. Actually, we've not had a sit down gist in a while, like me actually sitting down and gisting you guys. I like to bring gist here, and that has just been like a difficult task to do. You know how they say children are a blessing. Truly, they are a blessing, loads and loads of blessings, but nobody actually tell you that they are also an handful, like they are a package. Anyways, to my OGs, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for sticking with us. We love you. And to our new subscribers, you're also welcome. We love you too. Yes, this is where we keep it real. This is where we say it as it is. We share our everyday blessings and everyday challenges as well as a mother. Yes, a mother of 5, and I'm grateful to God for them. So this morning is one of those mornings that I woke up tired. I didn't have plans for lunch for my kids. Like, I didn't have, yesterday night I went to bed knowing that I didn't have plans. So what I do most times is whatever we are going to have for dinner, I kind of double it. Like, I had more to it so that I can dish for the kids the next morning. I just get to warm and dish for them to school for lunch. But the days we get to eat swallow soup, those days, of course, they won't take swallow to school. I know some people do. I'm not against it, but my children will not even accept to take swallow to school, because even eating swallow in the house is a struggle. Not to talk of taking it to school. So I didn't have any plans of what we were going to eat. They were even asking me, I was asking them to, they were asking me, I was asking them that, what are you guys going to take to school? They said, Mommy, what are we taking to school? I said, I don't know. But I know that when money comes, I was going to figure it out any which way. Thank God for leftovers, guys. Even when I woke up from bed this morning, I was still like, God, what am I going to do? I went to open my freezer, luckily for me, I found leftover yam. Okay, so my children are not really a fan of yam like that. So anytime I boil yam, there's always kind of leftover, especially when I don't calculate well to say, okay, my husband will eat this quantity, I will eat this quantity, because I need to do that so that the food does not waste. My children are not so much of a fan of yam. So I think I made excess one of those days, and in fact, and you know the way the country is at the moment, you can't naturally. I don't, apart from the way the country is, I'm not someone to support trashing food. I hate it with passion. Like, so I always have my leftovers in my freezer. Good for me this morning, it came handy, like it was helpful. I just brought it out, put in my pot, left it on the gas on a low heat. Guys, that's another trick on how to warm your yam. Before now, I didn't know. When I take it out from the freezer, I just put it on the fire, add more water, and the yam becomes soggy and something you cannot even eat. So funny enough, I didn't find the trick anywhere. I just thought of it myself. Like, there should be a better way to warm up this yam, and it will still taste nice, it will still look fresh and all of that. So I tried it. I just put it in the pot. I added a pinch of salt, because I know that the eyes on it would have absorbed the salt and all of that I used in cooking the meal and the yam initially. So I just added a pinch of salt, and that salt, I think salt helps to thaw food faster. So I added the salt, I covered it up, and voila, I left it. I put it on low heat, very low heat, and I left it there to do its thing. My darling, if you see the yam, it came out looking as if I just boiled it this morning. Even my kids could not tell if I made it this morning or it was a leftover. And I just made egg sauce and added to it. I wish I vlogged that, but This lady was too tired to even pick up her camera. So I said, let me come and gist you guys instead. So I did that, and that is sorted for me for lunch. But I was just thinking, is it only me that feels this way? Why is it such a difficult task thinking of what to make for dinner? That one is another struggle on its own. Yes, I know people say make a timetable, da da da. I've done that several times, and most times I don't follow through. Sometimes the kids just tell you, oh mommy, we don't feel like this, and so timetable does not really work for me. I've tried it several times. It doesn't really work for me. There may be sometimes, because when you want to do timetable, it means you have to kind of prep for the week. Like, okay, if you have as soon as you make sure that for that week you have as soon you have goat meat in the house, all of those things, or just prep so that it makes it easy for you. But that is when my children will now tell you, oh mommy, we are tired of eating goat meat rice, can we just have pepper soup instead? Those kind of. So to me, because I notice we don't really follow through, I just abandon it, and I'm back to cracking my head. Or is it when my husband will come and tell you, oh, he thinks he has eaten too much of carbs this week, he wants to eat something else. My darling, is there any Nigerian meal that does not come with a carb? That is not carbohydrates? Like, tell me, is it rice? Is it yam? Is it potato? Is it beans? Or what else is there to eat? Of course, you had your veggies, you had your protein, but aside all of that, the main dish is always like a carbohydrate. So once it says that, I will have to think of something else to do. Maybe like make vegetables only, maybe veggies and chicken on the side. So I just noticed at the end of the day, I don't follow through with the timetable. But my darlings, it is such a headache thinking of what to make for dinner. And my family is not such that like swallow like that. So I make soup. Yes, I make soup, but they are not the type that will just tell you. I know some families or some houses where their dinner every day is swallow, different soups and different swallows. But in my own house, in fact, and I know it was like that for me as well growing up, I didn't like soup. I remember when my mom tells me, oh, we're having soup for dinner today, my countenance changes immediately. Like, I become sad. I don't like soups too growing up. So for my children, now that they are doing the same thing, and my husband too does not help matters. It is not a soup. Though there are days he will request for it, like, oh, I want this soup, I want. But aside that, how you just have a routine, like, okay, it is soup in my house every dinner, and it just makes life easy. But this ones, you have to start thinking, and my guy is awake. Come. So, remember. So how this boy wakes up. His new sorry, I'm digressing. His new what will I call it, trick now is, anytime he's awake, he goes to get me wrapper and say I should back him. That's the new thing. Guys, this boy wants to break my wrist for me. My husband was like, you better don't start this habit with this guys, with this boy. You know how they tell you that for kids, when you do something for them like 3 subsequent times, like they come to you, you do it, the next time they come to you, you do it, the next time they come to you again, you do it, it becomes an habit for them. So my husband was advising me that don't let this become an habit. You better stop it now that you can. But sometimes I have to do some things, I have to clean, I have to sweep, general, or cook. He wants me to carry him at the same time. The easiest thing for me is just to put him on my back, strap him there, and I can have my 2 hands to walk and do other things. I can't wait for fulfill my day, like finish all that I have planned to do. And before you know it, the kids are back. You're already thinking of what to make for dinner. It's tiring sometimes. You know how you are the first to wake up and you're always the last to go to bed. It's very, very exhausting. I remember you guys, I just told you about how my nanny left, and ever since I just made up my mind that, oh, let me just concentrate on my kids as well. Let me train them to do these things while at least I can focus on them and they can also assist me. And for the past 5 6 months, we've been doing it that way and we've been fine. Yes, it can be overwhelming and exhausting sometimes, but truth be told, we've been fine. On Saturdays, my children do like the deep, on Saturdays, we do deep cleaning. Everybody's active, everybody's hands on, everybody's doing something. In fact, I just share the chores. Oh, you're washing. Before now, when I used to have a nanny, my kids don't wash bathrooms. They don't even know how to. But now I took them into the bathroom, got all the toilet essentials, and taught them how to. So now they do a fantastic job, like with cleaning of the toilet. So that is a relief for me because that's one chore I don't like doing. Cleaning toilets and laundries. Those are the two chores I don't like doing. But my darling, it is because you have help. That's why you can say you don't like doing this, you don't like doing that. When you are all by yourself, you have no choice, you have to do it. And before you know it, it becomes a part of you. And most times when I want to complain, I just remind myself that there are people living abroad. These people don't even have the option of nanny, maids, some, and they are able to manage. They even have to go to work. Me, I work from home. I'm home. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So, what excuse do I have? Yes, having one is relieving. It is actually relieving. But then again, when you don't have, you make do of what you have. So we've been doing a fantastic job. You know, these children, you don't know their capacity, you don't know what they can do until you let them try. You guys coping. Motherhood is a journey. Is something, it's an unending journey. That's the way I'll put it. An unending journey. And my prayer is that we will not labor in vain over them. We will reap the fruit of our labors over them. It's a beautiful thing. Motherhood is a beautiful thing. And as many that are looking to God for these gifts, the Lord will grant to them. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm not complaining, no. I'm not complaining. I'm grateful to God. But just that sometimes, it can be exhausting. But in all of it, that stop it, I like it kind of thing. You stop it, I like it. You like it, but you want it to stop, and at the same time, you don't want it to stop. That's the way the motherhood thing is. Thank God for grace, and God has been, in short, God has been so awesome. There's just this level of grace God gives you as a mother that no matter how exhausted, no matter how tired, no matter how much you think you want to give up, you never give up. You just keep pushing, and each day new strength keeps coming in. Each day new strength, each day new strength. So we thank God for grace. We are grateful for grace. So that is my, we like call it my rant slash rant slash gist this morning. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me not bore you guys. Yes, come. That's it, come. Take your water. This is one thing I hate to do, laundry. And look at the weather now, you need to see the worst to me. This is my second time of spreading and packing this clothes. I hope it doesn't rain.